Alright, well, if there's anyone there, hold on a second. I have to bring up the chat on another phone um, so I can see what's going on in my hack around. So I don't have time to set this phone up all the way, so I'm just going to search YouTube for 360 snack time. Chris Gibson live now, 360 snack time. And play in app. There we go. Alright, now it's opening the app. Oh yeah. Spin it real fast. No, I don't want YouTube music. I want to search for 360. 360 snack time. Excellent. All chat, all messages. Wow, the view on this one. It's this is my old 1+1 I just dug out and wiped it, and wow, I'm kind of impressed with this phone for being how old they are. Oh, hold on a second. I'm not in 4K. Alright, now we should be back in. Guess I should put the Discord on here real quick. The Discord. Alright guys, so I'm gonna, you know what, I might set this phone up for streaming. That's probably what I should do. I should stream from this phone. Uh-oh, is 4K coming through? Is 4K working? Oh, 4K is working, I think. Look at that. It's like I'm there. And if you have VR goggles, guys, you can put VR goggles on. Oh, I gotta get my Discord login info. And we're back. All right. We are back, right? Yes, we are. Oh. Stop asking me, Google. Watch you watching yourself? Yes, Colonel Corn, you are first. So, a little hack around. It requires me to use two phones. One phone for connecting the camera to the phone, to the Insta360 app, stream to YouTube in 360. Oh no, I'm having a baby. I'm really pushing it out. Oh God, that looks horrible on the camera. Oh God. Holy cow. Yeah, that's horrible. I don't know, Ray. We did not go. This is going to be interesting for me to walk around with two phones so I can watch the chat while we try to find something to eat. See if I can do this without messing it up too much. All right. Yeah, it's 360. If you have VR goggles, you can even slide them in. Last time it was a giant cookie. Yeah, our snack time is kind of lacking because we did not do our normal Sunday grocery trip this week, so we're a couple days behind on groceries. Oh man. Thank you for the kitchen. That was one of the big things from our old house. You could only fit 2 people in the old kitchen. New kitchen, we can fit a lot more. Steak's not really snack time. You know what went really well last time was the peanut butter and apple butter, and I know I have bread, peanut butter, and apple butter, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I got 4 people in here. Oh, that was quick. Alright, so I should be able to set that there and get everything else situated here. I'll set this phone. Can I set that phone up there? No. Get out of 360 mode. And I want live all messages. Actually, instead of making too big of a mess with the griddle, I think I'll do it on the cooktop. So, I wonder, tell me this, guys. Tell me this. Oh no, check Discord. Alright, I had to put Discord on this phone. How Gibby Kids sees him. That was pretty good. So, I wonder... Oh, look at this. I have my camera. Gosh, how can I show you guys this? I can't show you this, but I am rotating this camera upside down, left and right. Alright, there it is. It's a little bit. But the image stays almost the same, so... Like... I can have the camera cockeyed. Oh! Camera down! Camera down. Let's not damage it, because I'm still in my 30-day return window. That's something cool I just noticed with the camera. Okay, the pot filler is a super nice feature. Yeah, it is not bad. Shoddy construction though. This, I don't know what they did there. I still have to fix that. Yeah, at our old kitchen, it wasn't so bad not to have it because the stove was so close to the sink. Gosh, darn it. Stand up, phone. I'm going to have to get a... No. Alright, there we go. I think I'm all set the way I want this set up for now. All we'll just do is a grilled sandwich. For tonight, we had steak and potatoes, but usually when we have steak and potatoes, I don't like to have potatoes or corn or anything. I just eat the steak. I don't want... God, look at this. Dang kids. My son, who seriously almost lives on peanut butter, I swear he gets more peanut butter on the outside sometimes than on the inside of the jar. Oh, we lost somebody. We're down to 3. Where's Toby? Someone go to Discord and get Toby in here. He's my moderator. He is my moderator. Let's see, there's still corn sitting over there. So we'll use a nice little small pan. Hell, at least you put the top on. My daughter doesn't know how those things... How old's your daughter? That sets up a little bit better. And yes, we're going to make 2 of these. Man. Oh, I'm not sure I'm liking this 360 where I can't control where you guys are looking. I have no idea if you're looking at me or looking in the background. It's a little unsettling, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, might be a little unsettling. Does anybody else prefer using a spoon versus a knife to spread stuff? Like a butter knife? Nope. I much prefer the spoon method, just because it's a curved handle. Daughter's 16. Oh, dang. So is she driving yet? Oh, 15. Sorry, I can't. Had to look down a little bit. So what age can they get the permit in Georgia? Is it 15? Isn't it 15 and a half, I think? I'm all flustered up tonight, boys. Oh, Lord, no, she's not. It's like my nephew. He's old enough to get his permit. And my mom, he lives with my mom now. My sister passed away. So my mom's like, hell no, he is not getting his permit. Hell no. I was actually in the Navy with a guy. He lived off base like 4 or 5 miles away. And for 3 or 4 years, he walked every day to work. He preferred walking. Oh, we're going to be really close on on 2 sandwiches here with the apple butter, but we'll see. I prefer a touch more apple butter than peanut butter. So my son, so now that I was trying to get 1,000 subscribers, so I don't have to do these stupid hack around things, my sons are all about subscribers again, right? So my one son, I said, he's like, how much is it for 1,000 subscribers? I'm like, well, I found this one place, dude, that offers 1,000 subscribers for $40. So he wants to try that. So after this, I'll probably head up to my computer. I won't be able to, my stream is actually still going on my computer. I won't be able to talk though. The kids and wife are sleeping adjacent to my office. So he's willing to spend $40 of his money, and I told him it might be a scam, but he said it's worth it to beat his brother to 1,000 subscribers. So if that works, I might try buying some for the same price. So my parents didn't know it, but I started driving my parents' car when I was 13. We had a driveway. My dad had a little Honda hatchback Civic. I think it was a 93, maybe even no, it was an older model. But we'd get home from school and there were no parents home, and that was one of the extra cars. And the ignition had went out on it, something in the keys. So my dad had made it so you had 3 toggle switches and a push button to start it. So I would, starting at 13, I started driving in the driveway. The day I could get my permit, I got my dad up, made him breakfast, coffee, made sure we were at the DMV when it opened so I could get my license, or my permit. We get there, show them all the paperwork, and lo and behold, what happened? My parents messed up their side of the paperwork. They had my short form birth certificate from Washington, D.C., because that's where I was born. And lo and behold, you have to have the long form. So I went home. My mom had to get all that stuff done pre-internet era. Well, we had the internet at the time. I'm pretty sure you couldn't even get your records online at that time. And so every day after that set me back when I could get my license, because in Pennsylvania you have to have at least 6 months. 6 months driving on your permit before you can get a license. But yeah, I think that's the only time I ever drove my parents' car. I was saving money, and shush, tell a story. Oh, what year? So I was born in 85, so in 2000, yeah, 2000, because I bought my car when I was 15, even before I got my permit, I had my car. I bought a 93 Probe GT on eBay in the year 2000. That was pretty big back then to do something like that. But nowadays, there's probably thousands of cars sold a day on eBay. And I actually bought it from a guy that was in the Navy, stationed in Kings Bay, Georgia, where I ended up being stationed for training. Hey, Lush, you shouldn't comment on a pregnant lady's belly unless you know she's pregnant. Hey, just because I'm, oh, what's the saying? Vertically challenged but horizontally, that spoon is screaming for its life in this meaty paw. Lashy. Don't make me get my son in here. Him and Matt went at it a little bit today on my other stream. It was kind of funny because Matt commented on his stream name before he knew he was my son. So then my son started digging back at him. But I have a pretty big thing on the trolling and the bullying, especially at the kid level, right? Until they understand the differences. But he was giving it to Matt pretty good. Proctologist. Oh man, I'm surprised I did not die in those when I was younger. I've never been in an accident. However, I've gotten lots of speeding tickets. I got 2 in one day, about 4 hours apart from the same state police officer. I ended up losing my license, but I turned my license in on the day I left for boot camp. I put it in the mail, and it was a 90-day suspension, so when I got back from boot camp, my license was waiting for me. So it was like I never even really lost my license. I need a spatula. Not ready yet at all. Ooh. Gotta butter this side first, huh? I hope we have more butter. We're gonna run short on butter here. As I said, we haven't done our grocery run yet. Transport the other day, those things. Dude, the minivan, the Pontiac Transport. I don't think he understands it's 360 yet. Hence the title of the stream. That other side might have to go back on a little bit. I'm not liking this camera. Oh, I'm going to use this set like that. There we go. Wait. Are those short shorts? Nope. These are not short shorts. They go past my knees. Now, if you want me to pull them down, we can do that. No Ranger panties. However, I bought these like athletic boxers last year for doing yard work, and they're wicking, so they keep the moisture away and stuff. I found out those are perfect for the hot tub. Drives my wife insane when because I wear them. So much more comfortable than regular swimsuits, and I can definitely tell why some men wear the banana hammocks at the beach. Thanks, Terry. I just saw your message. Yeah, I had a girlfriend's parents had the Pontiac Transport. They were heavily Catholic. She was a freak. I have to whisper that one. Dude, I get a little gassy, but I can't I can't live without my milk. So good. Sorry, Mark. My father-in-law drinks 2 glasses of milk for dinner, and what's funny is when they go on the cruise, by the second night, the waiter knows 2 glasses of milk for Craig. It's kind of funny. Note to self, make sure you have all ingredients from now on. This is going to be a close one. Can you guys see how much butter I'm putting on this? Hardly anything. Yeah, break out the stick butter, but I have to soften it first. I don't know. That just seems like too much work. Hope no one needs butter for breakfast. Just put it that way. Ooh, by the skin of our teeth. We have just enough butter. So while that's cooking, we'll move on over here to the eating station. Ooh, let me put the bread away before the wife gets me for that one. Alrighty, I think we can do this like this, and we'll just move it on. I mean, it's so nice. I just set the camera wherever I want. Doesn't really matter. You guys can pan your ass around. Oh, yes, Lushy. I need 1,000 subscribers before I can get super chat. Looking hard at getting on. How you like it so far? Getting on. 1776 Dad. Do you mean the 360 camera? How do I like it? Yep, Finger Tank. Yep, sorry, Lush. No three. Just you can just put it in Gibby's super chat fund, and when I hit 1,000 subscribers, you can give it to me all at once. It'll go to my my Sprig fund. I have a griddle, but it's electric griddle. Don't have one for the burner. That will do over the gas burner. Mainly because I'm cheap and I don't want to pay GE the price that they want for the one that just sits on this one. Terry, I don't know when RDA is. So this is the Insta360 One X. I got it mainly for its live stream capability, particularly and partly the price. I think it's $400 for the base package, no accessories. And you can live stream with it. I don't think you can do that with the GoPro Fusion. I think the GoPro Fusion is a few more dollars. So this one is the stainless steel coils. I vape from a company called aromaejuice.com. I like minty menthol, so I actually buy two of their flavors and I mix it together. I have a tank that has the mesh and the ceramic. I don't like it. I don't like the big draws. I don't like big puffs of vapor. I like no vapor. I prefer no vapor, but a really hard throat hit. So I like that setup. And that mod I got, that's my 4th mod. I bought my 3rd one around, I don't know, November, December last year. And then my dad bought that one for me for my birthday. I use that one when I'm at home. It takes 2 batteries, but I prefer the ones that only take 1 battery. It's easier to conceal in your pocket. 17.6 Dad, make sure you get the proper micro SD card. One that is big enough and fast enough. I think 1 minute of 360 video is 800 megabytes. So almost a gig per minute. Funny you say Absolute Zero. There's like 2 or 3 vape shops around here that sell something called Absolute Zero also. But aromaejuice.com, they have what's called WTA, whole tobacco alkaloids. Shit's expensive, but I get that. So I get 30 milliliters of the P38, which is their menthol whole tobacco alkaloid version. And then I get their other menthol that's not WTA in it. I mix them together just because the WTA stuff's so expensive. TBC's Honey Perry. So the never even heard of Five Ponds. The P38 WTA is what got me off of cigarettes. First night I had it. Next morning I went up. I woke up in the morning, made my coffee, went outside to smoke a cigarette. Took 1 puff of the cigarette, threw them away. Could not stand the taste of them anymore. Haven't had a cigarette since. And that was 5. What's this? 2018? 19? Fuck, what year is it? 19? God, yeah. Right? Shit, my son's 9. Yeah, Chase is 9, so this is 2019. Yeah, so it's been about 9 years. VapeDude.com, banana cream pie. Or the loop will change your life. I don't know. My dad does that sweet stuff. Thanks, Paul. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me turn the light on. But you should be able to see it. If you look towards the living room, you can see the, I'll just walk you around. You can see the stone. So the only things we've customized is we did the stone around the fireplace. And then around the bar area, we did the stone. Mostly my father-in-law did the stone. And it was just because the kids kept kicking it with their feet and getting it dirty, and the wife was tired of painting it all the time. DSC keypad. Honestly, we almost never use the keypad. I use Invisalink. So I have an Invisalink that ties into my DSC. I completely customized every single piece of my system, from the keypad to the enclosure to the main board. And so I use Invisalink 4, which turns it into an IP-based system. And I use the, it's tied into my home automation, so we use that stuff that's on my home automation. To do it, I mainly put that there because sometimes when you input your code on the front door lock, it doesn't always transmit right away to the keypad. So I put that there in case the keypad, it doesn't disarm it when you open the front door with the keys, the number code. Whoever thought of putting apple butter and peanut butter together is... It's the LG, but it's not the screen. It's the knock twice to see what's inside. Knock twice, turn the light off. Yeah, my wife wanted the one with the screen on it. I said, hell no. I ain't paying that much. We actually ordered all our appliances from store, online. I think they're in Michigan. Oh, godeckers.com. No tax, free shipping. And they had Lowe's beat on the fridge alone by $800. Yeah, Paul. So, 360 camera. I just saw that one. We're lucky we can see the TV from here, so there's no... That's how I got a little crispy with the sandwich. Yes, I have my DD214 tied to my Lowe's account. Actually, I have my DD214 tied to my wife's Lowe's account because the credit card's in her name and the Lowe's card. And we put our phone numbers on her account, so I can use I just go in and I use my wife's phone number and it automatically deducts it. Terry, I thought about that, but what I did is I also take the silent alarm code and I also put that as the same code on the front door. So if someone comes up to you on the front door and they're behind you, where normally you would unlock the door, come inside and disarm it with the silent alarm code, you can just unlock the front door with the silent alarm code and it triggers the silent alarm. But I mean, everyone has their own disarm code. Everyone has their own lock code and unlock code for the front door. It's the same code, so there was no reason for us to keep them different. Yeah, Mark, I drive an extra 7 minutes just to go to Lowe's. I will not go to Home Depot anymore. I went there 7 or 8 months ago. Just because it was closer, I needed just a couple things. And I said, can I get the military discount? She says, show me your card. So I showed her the new veterans card. And she's like, sorry, veterans only get it on certain days of the year unless you're a disabled veteran. And I was like, peace, I'm out. And then Arlo's, there's 4 or 5 dedicated parking spots right up front. So all the front parking spots are for handicapped or veterans. So they get nice for their parking close at Lowe's. Yeah, Terry, and honestly, my home automation system is all Z-Wave. I use the Vera home controller. I use the Imperium home app. Remind me next time during the day, I'll take a screenshot of my tablet that sits on my desk that has all my functions on it. And we usually arm and disarm from there. I think the only people that really use my front door are my in-laws. Yeah, my in-laws. We use the garage door, and we just disarm it from our phone, and then open the garage door when we're pulling in the driveway. The kids, when they get home from school. My son, when he gets off the bus, he uses the front door too. Yeah. Yeah, and actually, when I had that experience with Home Depot, Ray, I went searching for their policy. And it's like Labor Day, 4th of July, and Veterans Day. Is Labor Day even one of them? I don't remember. But there was only a couple holidays where any veteran could get the discount. If not, you needed the disabled veterans ID. Oh, right there. The problem with that, though, is all our phones are USB-C now. And I would have to get the different cables that have the one USB on this side, USB-C for the phones, and you don't get the fast charge that way. And I don't understand why outlets are so far behind in designs. Like where I put my DSC. Yeah. So I actually stole power from the switches underneath. So I cut a hole and I bought it's a recessed outlet box. Gosh, what kind of recessed outlet? It was like a 45-degree angle recessed outlet box or something like that. Gosh, I love milk. Sorry, Mike. Memorial Day. Yeah, that was it. Thanks, Ryan. And let me see if I can show you guys. I'll get you guys a little closer. If you guys haven't figured it out yet, this should be streaming in 4K. So make sure you're on 4K. And you should be able to zoom in also. Yeah, so there's actually 2 outlets in there. Gosh, I wish I had a, oh shit. I forgot to put my system in maintenance. I hope I just didn't trigger something. But actually 2 outlets in there, and I had to break open the DC to AC box so it would fit behind there. All right. Good night, Terry. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, I haven't. My wife has the Pixel 3, which has the new fast charging thing. But Google did something stupid. You can only use the Google ones, I think. And, or at least when it was released. And they were like freaking $75. I'm like, no thank you. It's funny, when we bought my wife's latest vehicle, they're like, oh yeah, you can put your phone right here and it charges it and everything like that. Not our phones, it doesn't. I'm like, they're like, oh, well, what phone do you have? Every phone I've ever seen, it works. And I'm like, all right, pull up your stuff. And there's like 8 phones. I think there's only 8 phones that our car can wirelessly charge. So here's a question I haven't asked you guys yet. How's the sound? How's the sound on this? Because I don't see... I don't see a way of... It doesn't take an external mic. So I don't see a way of adding... There's no mic on it. Well, Mark, make sure you give us an update, because I want to see your finished project. Finished house. Really wish the app can also live stream to Facebook, and when you're on the Facebook live stream, it actually shows the chats, which would be nice. Later, Mark. Alright, and who else is left? Let's see, Terry may or may not have left. Because it's still, so I'm guessing Ray and Paul? Ray and Paul still there? Is that it? I'm going to make sure to check out the Vapor Chef. And other than that, it was decent snack time. And, dang, we are 17 minutes shy of our snack time. I think my first 2 or 3 snack time videos were 1 hour, 3 minutes. But this one's going to end here.